Expose evil here. Like, share, subscribe. Today I'm going to make a video. I'm doing a video about black magic spirit spouses. Now, to understand what a black magic spirit spouse is, we have to go back and see the origin when it first started, before the flood and then after the flood. And again, we got Nimrod at the heart, him and his mother. If you watch my other videos exposing Nimrod as being other pagan gods, as being the same as Harem-Abeth of the Freemasons, now you will see, again, he's at the heart. Now this video, please bear with me, might be a little long. It's going to have a lot of information with the sources given down to the page number, and I'm gonna put some movies and video clips in here to help you understand about the spirit world, possession, satanic ritual abuse, and how spirit spouses are involved. This is Repentance from Dead Works by Okoro O.C. Dr. Okoro. Okay, here on 117, at the end of Obstacles to True Repentance, starts the origin and causes of depravity of humans. Now here we go. There's a cause for every effect. The depravity of humans has an origin and definite causes. Let us examine these from Genesis chapter 6 and 7.
And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man, and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou, and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female. Of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind, 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him, so did he. And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 14 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife, and his sons' wives with him, into the ark because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in two and two unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days, that the waters of the flood were upon the earth.
Now we continue reading Repentance of Dead Works. It should be noted here, as indicated in parenthesis in the scriptures concerning the Nephilim, that the depravity and wickedness of humans and other creatures reoccurred after the flood, at the time of the building of the Tower of Babel, and thereafter. Those who spearheaded the building of the tower were indeed Nephilim, or fallen ones, as shown in Numbers 13:21 through 33. These giants continue to exist among humans, meaning that spirit marriages between the fallen angels and humans do take place and do exist today, and is universal. No one is exempt from it. Through some people's spirit marriages and spouses may be easily identified. Most people's spirit marriages are occult, and the activities of their spirit spouses insidious. Spirit spouses are a major cause of problems in marriages and family, including sickness and deaths of children. Humans, including those repenting, do not see their depravity and the wickedness of their hearts, and how loathsome their lives and states, body, soul, and spirit, are before the Shaddai. Yet it was for these that the Holy One destroyed the human race and all living things in the days of Noah, except a few saved to preserve and continue the human race and the races of other creatures on earth. You see, this is very interesting, right? The human depravity and corruption and the uncleanness of some of the living creatures was caused by the sons of Elohim, the fallen angels. The fallen angels started marrying beautiful women, human women, from these Nephilic fallen illicit marriages. Nephilic fallen depraved spirit human children were born. These fallen spirit humans became heroes in perpetuating wickedness, lawlessness, and violence on earth among humans and the other creatures on earth before and after the flood. The situation is no different today, but worse. Sexual sins and sexual perversions of the body, physical body, soul, heart, mind, and spirit between humans and fallen spirits, demons and human spirits, and between humans and humans in association with idolatry and witchcraft were and still remain the major cause and sources of the depravity of humans and the uncleanness of most of the living creatures on earth in the days of Noah and afterwards, even today. Note, sexual intercourse between humans and fallen spirits occurs mostly in sleep and during the state of sexual arousal. Between humans and fallen spirits occurs mostly in sleep and during the state of sexual arousal, including masturbation. Only occasionally is sexual intercourse during sleep experienced as sexual dream. Now, the number one way that spirit spouses or incubuses or succubuses can attach to people is through meditation, disassociation, astral projection. wise. And this can be forced through satanic ritual abuse. Now I'm going to show you a clip of a show to give you an example. And then I'm going to read from some Freemason literature about disassociation and being a master mason. It's this, I don't know the show's name, but it's season 11, episode 16. It's called Derek. Once you see the guy, you probably recognize the show, most people.